Wonderful. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for setting it up. Thank you guys for being
Welcome.
here.
Thank you.
Rod's here too.
Oh, good. Hi, Rod. Mhm. Okay, so we're going to get started here. This is our first Monday of the month, 1st September, for we call it the Nation Team Training call now because we've locked arms with a few sidelines. And we're on purpose and helping each other out and helping each other be accountable for our leadership. So what I find interesting, especially on Mondays that fall on a holiday, partway through the day, I'm like, oh, am I going to do the call tonight? Maybe we'll do it tomorrow or next week because it's a holiday. And I think, people probably would rather not have to do it tonight. And then I tell myself to smarten up and do it anyway. So I don't think I've missed one for I don't know how many months. We do it anyway. So okay, so I just pulled up a couple documents that I thought were interesting, especially this time of year. I find like September and going back to school is almost like New Year's for a lot of people. It's like everything's kind of fresh and people are going back to school and it's just kind of a fun mindset. So I pulled up a document that is basically launching or relaunching your business, and it's 10 things to restart your business or to start. So I'm just going to actually just start reading through this. And again, yeah, if either of my sideline leaders have anything to add, you can let me know along the way. So the first one is to get very clear on your why. So why am I doing this business? Is it a pain to avoid or a pleasure to gain? You need a compelling reason to keep up your business. Number two is to have a burning desire to exactly what is that you want to accomplish. This cannot be given to you by anyone else. It comes from within. Develop a nothing's going to stop me attitude. So number three is set your goal and get very specific with a business plan. Map out your activity, income, and promotion dates for the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and then your ultimate goal, write a 5-year biography as if it's already happened. So something like this can sometimes be like intimidating. I know for me, it still is sometimes. And no matter what I'm comfortable with now or what still kind of like feels challenging or I'm still afraid of it, I still will give it my best shot. And I feel like along your journey with Arbonne, you're always going to go through something where you had a fear, you got comfortable with that fear, then you have something else to overcome, and it's just like it's constantly almost like leapfrog. And if something like this, and sometimes I'll get away from goals altogether, but I'll just keep plugging away, which I don't recommend that, but that's kind of what's happened for me sometimes. And I find I still accomplish things, but the so many mentors and people, VPs in the business will always train on that, to have a goal, write it out, tell somebody, tell your upline. It just makes things happen probably more often than not. So that's something I'm even going to be working on. I'm going to talk to my upline about planning some more goals and things like that. Share your dream. Share your dream with those you love and who are supportive, plus your upline mentor. Ask your coach to hold you accountable and to set up intervals to track your progress. This can be hard too, because what I think happens is you have a dream, but to share it can sometimes be really scary for whatever reason. Either saying it out loud, you think, oh my gosh, like, who am I kidding? Like, how's that going to happen? Or you might think somebody might find it silly or whatever. But the more you get comfortable with sharing your dreams and what you're going for, it's, again, going to help you break through that barrier of, not worrying so much about it and, taking those steps to making those things come true. Number 5 is to put your goals into action. Decide how you're going to build your business, either through workshops, groups, samples, or one-on-ones. I think that's one of the things that keeps me here is all of our options for reach out methods. Because there'll be times where you know, I'm just either not into doing group presentations or they're just not happening for me. And I just continue to get samples out as much as possible and one-on-ones. So I make sure that I'm doing as many of those as possible. And then I'm still going for the groups, but at least I have those other things to keep me busy and to keep doing income producing activity while the groups start to manifest. Getting organized. This is probably, Alan knows, this is one of my favorite things of all time. Every time he asks me what I'm doing, I tell him I'm getting organized. So have your tools in place. Do you need catalogs, sponsoring brochures, opportunity, DVD, order forms? If you're working with the cold market, handle the details, where to network, etc. Have a calendar for your pipeline and follow up. Get into the detail and go the extra mile. Reminder calls, thank you cards, pre-profiling, and give impeccable service. And I think with the service, that's probably one of the things that I really enjoy doing, because I know how much I appreciate good customer service. When I'm out at a restaurant or in a clothing store or anywhere where someone is serving me, I always notice really good customer service. So I want someone to appreciate me that much as well. So staying consistent. You can do this business part-time, but not sometimes. Focus on the basics and repeat the cycle. Schedule, sell, sponsor, and follow up. So yeah, once you get like the few activities that we do in Arbonne, we're really just doing the same thing over and over again. So to me, repetition is like my favorite thing, because I feel like I need to do things a lot of times to get it right or to just feel better about it. So it's so nice that we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We just keep following the system, keep doing the same things, and then we watch everything start to happen. Staying connected. Participate in training, either conference calls or meetings, and encourage your people to do the same. Utilize technology by listening to Learn and Burn's webinars, recorded calls. Hot coals together stay hot. Oh, that's cute. I never heard that before. This is really good too, and I find going to Discover Arbonne, it reignites your passion and your flame and reminds you all the time why you're doing this. And one thing that I've been doing lately that I've really enjoyed is we get the Go for the Gold calls by Donna Johnson. We get links sent to us in an email from Valerie, and I can actually download it to my phone and just listen to it as if it were like an MP3 or whatever, which is really, really good because I'm not using my data on my phone all the time. So those are really great to listen to while I'm driving. What else is here? Duplicate, of course. Teach those you've sponsored to do the same thing you're doing. Even if their goals are different, they'll employ the same system for whatever level of success they desire. And number 10, enjoy the journey and continue to set new goals and activity. Enjoying the journey has been, I think, probably in the last 6 months, has been like I've had a whole new level of enjoyment. And I talk to actually Suzanne on a daily basis about these things. We've gotten to this really cool flow about just relax, do your activity, but let go. Do not be attached to the outcomes. Just really focus on each individual person that you're with, whether it's an existing client or somebody new who you could either see in the business or you could see them loving the products. Like, we just connect and get to know these people, get to know their needs. There's no rushing, there's no convincing, there's no trying to sell to anybody, which I think sometimes in this business we can start to get caught up in that. And it's really not what we're here for. We have something to offer of value, and it's information that when we find the right people to give the information to, you'll know it. Like, you'll feel it. It's so easy. And we've just found this really cool flowing ease about our business, and we've both noticed huge results from this. And we just tell each other our wins all the time. And so it's been really cool to have her as that accountability partner and someone to share it with. And we're just like each other's biggest cheerleaders, and we just keep cheering each other on all the time. And I would do that, with anybody who wanted to. So we always, encourage people to reach out to us for any of that because it makes such a difference, So the next document I had, let's see, top 10 activities for a successful month, which I thought would be cool to share. And this is actually a document that I hadn't seen before, but it's kind of neat. And maybe I'll share it with you guys afterwards. So it's basically a list of 10 activities. And for each one, it gives you numbers 1 through 10. And some of them are less, but they just give you numbers underneath so you can circle it once you've completed the task. So top 10 activities for a successful month. Number 10 is sample packs or tester kits to hand out, and it's got numbers 1 through 10. So you're expecting yourself to hand out 10 in the month, if not more. And so you circle it each time you're done. And then number 9 is to prospects to listen to a live or recorded DA call. So again, there's 1 through 10 there. Number 8 is reorders from PCs, clients, or consultants that you contact. And it's got numbers 1 through 8. Number 7 is one-on-one business appointments. We've got 1 through 7. Group events or parties for you or your new consultants, 1 through 6. ASVPs sold to new consultants or PCs, there's 1 through 5. I think what I love so much about ASVPs is we as consultants and PCs are getting such a fantastic discount. You can't find something like this anywhere else. And you're getting, as a consultant, you're getting amazing QV and payback for those, whether you purchase it for yourself or someone else purchases it. So I really love the value of those packs. Chapters of a book about leadership or the industry. So we're constantly reading our self-development. Something I'd like to add in this little piece is I know my upline ENVP recommends 30 minutes a day, which sometimes I find it for myself, it's a bit tough to read 30 minutes at once. So sometimes I do like 1 or 2 pages at a time. And I have taken the pressure off myself to read 30 minutes in one chunk. And I just try to do either 1 or 2 times a day and just do as many pages as I can. And that way, the way I look at it is, even if the book was supposed to be done in, let's just say 2 weeks, and I got it done in a month and a half, like the point is you finish the book. So even at little steps, do little bits instead of nothing makes a huge difference. What else here? Number 3, success packs sold to new business builders. And that's one, there's 1 to 3 for that one. Business builders direct to you, so that's sponsoring direct to you. It's got 2 per month. And then a district manager and qualification direct to you, there's 1 a month. So you could change this, you could make it more challenging for yourself, or if this seemed intimidating, you could cut the numbers down a little bit and build your way back up. But I like the fact that I love sheets that make tracking things really simple. So this was a neat way to just circle a number once it's done, and then you know what you have left to complete your month. So I'll actually post that on the event page so everyone can see that and they can use it. Besides those 2 sheets, the other couple things that I was going to talk about was the 2 things that you can do right now that makes our business so easy to build, which is, for me, I think the whole back to school stuff. There's a big hype for students who need a lot of things when they go back to school. And Alan actually made a really good point for healthy snacks to put in your lunches, whether they're in grade school, high school, or university. And I'll actually show you something I made the other day. And so I've got this, one of the Arbonne protein recipes that I keep making like probably every week or every other week because it's so easy. And let's see if you guys can see it there. This one's it's just vanilla protein, and I put semi-sweet chocolate chips in it. They're like friggin' amazing. And it keeps you so full. And on the weekend when I went away, I told myself my biggest goal going away this weekend was to not eat at out of a drive-through or at a chip stand, because I was at a campground, I was at a cottage, where there's everyone else is like eating all these different kinds of snacks and burgers and all this stuff. I brought everything in my cooler and I ate my own food, and I was totally satisfied because I had these muffins. So I was really happy about that. So yeah, back to school. What were we saying about that, Alan? Just mostly the snacks, right?
Fizz for energy.
Oh yeah, so your fizz sticks for energy, obviously. People need that with their big, long days and hectic schedules, things like that.
Yeah, readjusting to the new back to school schedule.
Yeah.
Perfect for our bond.
Exactly. So, and it was so cool to see Valerie Edwards' daughter joined our bond. She just turned 18. She's like starting university, and that's what she's going to do to build herself an income while she's in school. And maybe even a goal for her is to help pay for her student loan when she's done. I don't know what they have set up for that, but it was really exciting to see that because she's just 18. So I'll be curious to watch her journey with that, because I don't think I've seen somebody like right from the beginning to getting started in our bond at 18. I haven't seen that right from the start. So it'll be fun to watch that. And then, of course, our holiday line. Everybody knows it was out September 1st. So that's an awesome way to get everyone excited about Christmas and getting shopping done early, which is, I think, our bond was the reason why I actually started shopping early for Christmas, which I never did before. So it's been so nice to have so much done well in advance and relieve that stress of the Christmas rush. So I'm really excited about having all that done early and sharing it with my friends and clients and helping them get through that Christmas rush. So that's basically what I have to share tonight. I don't know if you girls have anything else that you want to add, or
Yeah.
That was Alan.
Samantha, go ahead.
I don't think I have anything to add. That was awesome.
It was awesome.
Thank you, Dawn.
Okay, well, I'll send you guys that those couple documents, and if they are of use for you, or you want to share them with your teams, then you are free to do so.
That'd be amazing. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Okay. Come say goodbye.
No, I'm
Alan. Alan's shy. He doesn't want to be on camera. All right. Well, if no one else has anything to share, then I will let you both go enjoy the rest of your holiday Monday evening, and we will talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, bye,
Bye,
girls.
guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Samantha.